Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And today I'm using the Housewives Tarot. Okay, so I just want to get an overview of what's going to be coming up for us this week, what the energies are going to be like, and what kinds of opportunities we're going to have. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first card, which represents the beginning of the week. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we've got Two of Cups, and Two of Cups can sometimes be seen as a card indicating romance or meeting someone. So if that's something that you're looking for, this is a really good sign. And it has to do with meeting someone that you're very compatible with. But it also has to do with partnerships and how we relate to others. So it can also relate to, meeting someone through your workplace or through business, making, good business deals, or even friendships. But what I'm getting from this card is that there's going to be a real sort of meeting of the minds. So whether that's in a romantic situation or at work or with friends, I get the sense that a lot of us are going to be meeting people who are like-minded this week. Not just the beginning of the week, but I think throughout the week and into the weekend. So meeting people who have the same values as us, the same sort of perspective, and the same kinds of interests. And this can be important because I think it makes us feel like we're not alone, especially if you have kind of quirky interests, like I do. It's always kind of refreshing and exciting when you meet someone who shares your interests. Same with, if you have kind of an odd outlook on things or odd kind of opinions. If you meet someone who shares similar opinions, it can be really exciting. Okay, so moving into the middle of the week, we've got Two of Pentacles, and that's funny, this one actually came up, I think it was last week, in last week's reading. It was a different deck I was using, but the Two of Pentacles came up. And so I'm going to say the same thing that I said there, and this is all about putting on a balancing act and trying to balance different demands and different activities and responsibilities that are happening. And some of us might feel a little bit frazzled in the middle of the week, or we feel like there's a little bit too much going on. And so it really is a balancing act. So you want to kind of remember that word balance, and don't try to do everything all at once. Balance isn't about trying to be perfect in anything or trying to get it all done or any of that. It's really about doing things in a way that allows you to remain sane and doing things in a way that allows you to be productive and be functional, but also enjoy life and like I said, stay sane. So being able to enjoy all the different activities without feeling totally drained or feeling like you're spreading yourself too thin. So it will be important, especially in the middle of the week when things start to kind of heat up a bit. It will be important to find ways to keep yourself calm and keep yourself grounded. So whatever that is for you, if you need to take some time out to meditate or even just doing some journaling, but something that helps you balance all the flurry of activity that's going on around you. And I just want to point out, we've got two twos, Two of Cups and Two of Pentacles. So with the twos, there is a theme here of balance and coming together, which is really exciting. So let's see what the third card is. 6. So we've got all even numbers. And 6 of Wands represents the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And similar to the Two of Pentacles, 6 of Wands is about, well, typically it signifies success and being successful at something and, celebrating your success. But it's also, to me, kind of a busy card, like the Two of Pentacles. So things are still things are still happening, things are still exciting as the weekend comes. And you might find yourself, if you're going to any parties or social events or anything like that this weekend, you might find yourself amongst people who are, I guess, what you'd maybe consider as sort of get-aheads. People who might be inclined to compare themselves to you or to kind of boast about their accomplishments. And depending on your personality, this might you might feel in your element about this, or you might feel very uncomfortable. And I guess the message I'm getting is just take this with a grain of salt. And if you find yourself socializing with people that you don't necessarily see eye to eye with, look for a certain personality trait that you do like about that person instead of focusing on what kind of irritates you. But going back to the traditional meaning of the Six of Wands is, feeling like you've really arrived and like you've really succeeded in something that's important to you. And so if you're working towards a particular goal, this can mean that by the weekend you've accomplished it, or you're well on your way to accomplishing it. And but it means something else too, and I'm just trying to clear my mind so I can hear what it is. It's about feeling like you're accepted by others. Not just accepted, but maybe even celebrated or approved of. So that feeling of approval from others. So that's something that this weekend is, is kind of a theme for this weekend, is feeling like you have others' approval, which is a wonderful feeling. You just don't want to rely on that feeling for happiness, because you're not always going to have everyone's approval. But it looks like a really good weekend coming up. So I just want to say have a beautiful week. And you can always check out my website, which is dailytarotgirl.com, and I've put a link to it in the description of this video. And I do daily tarot card readings, so I have a blog where I do a one-card reading every day. And there's also tons of fun tarot spreads to try out, and lots of articles and videos on learning how to read tarot cards if you're interested in that. So thank you so much for watching.